What's up, Maniacs? My name is Mex. I'm a wrestling fan, a wrestling enthusiast, a WrestleManiac, if you will. And today we are back in the studio. We are filming another tier ranking. This week we are talking about the greatest Universal Champions in WWE. It has been a very short time that belt has been around, but we're going to rank the champions that we have had so far. We've got the guys in the studio. You want to go around and introduce yourselves?
Lucha V, aka Versi Jones, I'm here. Let's go.
NKK, the man hour too sweet to be sour.
Oh, what am I doing? Intros? Oh.
Just Mark. just Mark.
It's your boy Laps, the main event liver and champagne sipper.
It's your boy Sam Blacks, Mr. Controversial, underdone. Hi guys, I'm Delboy.
I get it.
So yeah, we're going to talk about this Universal Champions list. You know how it goes. If you enjoyed the video, remember to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Wrestling's channel. Yeah. All the information is going to be down in the description. Mark on Twitter, just Mark. He's on Twitter as well. So yeah, we're going to put that in the description as well. Without further ado, let's get into it. So the cards have been distributed, but there's one place I want to start from, and that's whoever got Finn Balor. So we're going to start from there. Who's got Finn Balor?
It's your boy, man. It's your boy.
So let's talk about Finn Balor, because obviously he never had a long run at all. Like,
No.
what are we saying? Where does he go, guys? Where does he go?
Surely he's going to be a bottom, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
No defenses, it's not his
That's
fault.
It's not his fault.
Like,
City.
one day champion,
Yeah,
injury when he got the title.
that's the reason.
When your title reigns in hours, you're bottom of the list, right?
Just Mark.
150 million percent. 150 million percent. You gotta go, mate. You gotta go, mate. Yeah, it's an E.
I mean, he's got potential to be an S, but
Do you think he's gonna get another title reign?
not anytime soon. Not for the Universal.
Not the way
Yes,
Roman
yes,
is.
yes, yes, no.
If he gets drafted, maybe against Big E.
Well, not for Roman. No chance. No chance. But I mean, he's got potential to be an S, but again, simply because of things that were not in his power, he had to go to E.
I don't even think he'll even be an S.
You don't think?
What?
You don't think?
Potential-wise, bro, you see him with the NXT title.
But we've already established NXT and WWE are two different. It's two different things.
Had he had his original run, like had things gone to plan, the way WWE were pushing him when he first entered the main roster, I think he would have had a very good run, because they started him off with Seth Rollins. Like, Seth Rollins at the time was huge, so I feel like his trajectory was only up. But one, he wasn't a Vince guy; it was Triple H's project, and then now you got injured. But Vince said bye bye to this guy, bro. But I think had things gone to plan, he would have had a maybe not S, but A or B run. Sure.
The problem is for him to succeed as Universal Champion, he's got to be the Demon 24/7.
Yeah.
That's who they believe in. They don't believe in Finn Balor per se. It's the
I
Demon.
reckon his character when he had the title was like, it was all bubblegum, you know, like really cartoony and stuff. His new serious thing since he went back to NXT, I think is much more suited to a bigger title in the main roster. So I actually think
But he's not physically big enough to get a title in the main roster, unfortunately. In Vince's eyes.
Yeah, for sure.
He deserves it, but Vince won't see it.
And plus, we say about potential. Finn Balor's 40, so
Potential's out the window.
yes, like
Finn Balor's 40.
he's 40.
Just check. Fascinating.
You don't move like he's 40.
He's 40 as well.
Really?
He doesn't move.
I knew he was getting up there, but I didn't know he turned 40 already.
It's crazy. They're growing up. They're growing up.
All right, then let's move on. Laps has got the next person, the next champion, the next ex-champion.
Dude. Look at this. Look at this.
Seth Rollins.
The greatest Universal Champion.
Universal.
That dude that's on 2 times.
No. Greatest.
No. One or
Two,
two.
I think.
Two. The
Let
greatest.
me check that. Let me check that. Let me check that.
And listen,
Let me check that, brother.
His last run was shit.
bro. No. But you have to deep it. Since the inception of the Universal Championship, he's had the best run.
No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't.
Which one was the best? Out
His
of the
first
two?
one, when he first
Sam.
won it.
I don't want to spoil it, but just think about.
You call me Sam.
No, because Sam said you think about.
He beat Lesnar though, for the Universal Championship.
Who is champion now? That's what I gotta say.
Oh shit.
Yes, thank you very much. That's it. That's the end of my conversation. That's the end of my conversation. That's what my contribution. Who's champion now? He can't be the greatest.
Hold on, let me rephrase it. One of the greatest Universal
There's not
Champions.
been that many champions. They could all be one of the greatest. At this
But
point.
listen, we've had
No,
Lesnar,
that's
we've
like-
had
Yes,
Goldberg.
Seth won it once. Because Seth, the other champion was the WWE one.
Was it?
Yeah, Steph's only won it
Yeah,
once.
when he beat Brock Lesnar for it. And that reign was shit because Kofi Kingston had a much better reign at the same time as him.
thought that was
Brother,
the-
that's
No,
like
that was
a D. That's
Yeah,
like a D.
both the belts are the same anyway.
So wait, where did
WrestleMania-
No.
Where did he win it?
He won it at WrestleMania.
Right, okay.
That was the opening match of WrestleMania 35.
Yeah, when he beat Brock Lesnar.
When he beat Lesnar.
And then Kofi won the same night.
Yeah.
And we know who had a better run between them two.
And Rollins faced Fiend
I think,
In the Hell in a Cell.
in the Hell in a Cell.
They had the match with that reign was shit.
He had one of the best runs with the Universal Championship so far.
What was your favourite match out of that run?
Him and Lesnar basically.
When he won the
Him
title?
and his and Lesnar's feud.
But
And then
he
him
won
and
the
the
So
title.
you're saying where he won the title when he
Cheers.
wasn't champion
Cheers. When
was
he
the
won-
best?
In WrestleMania, when he won the title, bare quickly from Lesnar. He's the only one that's beat Lesnar.
But he
that
didn't have the
fast.
title when he won the belt.
No, but that's when he won.
Yeah, but when he
But
won
he
the
wasn't
his
champion.
reign doesn't stop.
His reign starts
Some
after.
people fail exams. What the hell?
And this is why they retake.
People fail
His
exams.
reign didn't start. His reign was ass, man. I'm so sorry, man.
His reign is a D.
That reign is poor,
I'll
man.
be honest. I am putting that at a D. Out of all the Universal Champions we've had, other than Roman Reigns, because if he was here, man will put him up there. His one's been better than everyone's.
I'm thinking.
Was never here. You saw that title.
I'm thinking a C.
Which made it.
I'm thinking like a C.
Which made it a C.
His defenses were
Made the
way
whole
better
reach.
than.
If we're talking based on attendance, yeah, he's an S. He was here every week.
Every week.
But the matches weren't slapping. The matches weren't slapping.
best wrestler in the world at the time.
When he got
And fam, I'm a Seth Rollins fan. I love
No,
Seth.
you know
he
what?
got
That
the-
year he mashed it up. That year
That was his best
that's when he was
year.
doing them gauntlet matches back to back. Like
to face Kofi Kingston when they were both champions, I got goosebumps from that. I wanted Seth to. I wanted Seth to beat Kofi.
So now, where would you put Seth? Like, your honest opinion, Seth.
From Universal Championship
Yes.
reign, taking in everyone's opinions, you know. I was initially gonna put him at S. Let me see that. Wait. Listen.
You're smoking something, man. You're smoking it, bro. You're sniffing cocaine.
Let me finish. I was initially gonna put him on S, but then everyone did remind me that his WWE Championship reign is better than his Universal, so we're gonna keep him at a solid B or a high B.
No,
A high B.
Maybe a C. Maybe a C.
No, it's too high, bro.
The highest I'll do is a C.
What's going on with
The
you?
highest I'll do is a C.
If the highest
Nah,
you
man.
do is a C, I'm putting him
Nah,
at B.
bro.
You're being unreasonable.
I'm putting him at B.
That's why you don't
No,
negotiate
wait,
with
you-
terrorists. That's why you don't negotiate with terrorists. You're a terrorist.
But wait.
That's
You would that be like you have to be able to justify some stuff he done during his reign, and you ain't said nothing.
Vote, please. Can you do a vote,
It's
bro?
yours. It's your choice. You're being unreasonable.
I'm putting him at a B.
But you know what the thing is? Laps can't justify why he's at B.
I'm avoiding it.
I can't lie. You see the editing. Please put asterisks. You need to put asterisks
I
on
don't
the
agree
editing.
with this, you know.
Like we don't. The jury does not agree
Fam,
with
right
the
on the
overall
picture,
decision,
wrestlers
bro.
do not agree with this.
Wrestlers do not agree with this.
The views shared are laps and laps
A
alone.
B, yeah.
He's a B.
Seth Rollins.
No.
Universal title run. Laps.
Only laps.
Guys, let's put him at S for sympathy vote. That's what
basically
I'm
the B,
doing.
Bro, I'm happy
I've
with that.
seen bias for B. That's what it be for bias.
But let's crack on. Let's go with Mark. Who's Mark got?
Just
I
Mark.
got Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
So,
A.
You lot saw that title 2 times a year if you were lucky.
But the matches, the
quality,
quality of matches. Paul Heyman.
How can you be trying to rip down Brock Lesnar? You can't even defend Seth Rollins.
Daniel Bryan, don't annoy me, fam.
Some people
Was
forgot
that
the
the
championship.
Oh, yeah.
AJ was Brock.
I reckon at times it felt like he was missing for too long.
yeah.
But you have to admit, if he was headlining a pay-per-view, it felt special. Right? And all of his title defenses felt special. Apart from the Dean Ambrose one, was that for that must have been okay, so that makes it even like better. Like so every defense of his felt special. I think there's realistically the top spot is between him and one other guy, and we all know who that
What
other
was
guy
that
is.
match? Yeah, that Brock Lesnar punched Braun Strowman in the head?
The triple threat match with him and Samoa Joe.
Was that Royal Rumble?
Was the triple threat match?
No mercy.
The triple threat match. It was a triple threat match with him and Samoa Joe. Physical match.
No, it wasn't. That was Braun Strowman.
Yeah,
When he
no
punched,
mercy.
when he punched somebody in the face, he punched
That was
Braun
a Rumble,
Strowman.
man.
Strowman was moving mad.
Yeah, Strowman
kneed him.
Yeah,
Strowman
Strowman
kneed him, and then Lesnar replied by punching him. Jesus.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
But yeah, bruv,
He told him to slow down though.
like Brock's had bangers, fam. The banger of Great Balls of Fire was Samoa Joe. Fam, the Survivor Series of AJ, the Survivor Series of Daniel Bryan. Put him in the A, bro.
That triple
You sold
threat
me
match
his
is
S.
The triple threat
The
match.
only reason why he's not an S for me is just like he was barely there in, and that has somehow that's the factor a little bit. That's the factor a little bit. That's how he's like,
But
match quality, for scale of match quality is S,
I'll
but
have that. I'll have A.
Strong A.
He's a strong A. He's that.
Put him closer to B. Put him closer
No,
to
no,
B.
no, he's
Bro, I
not.
don't
He's
think it's a
not.
talk, fam. Look what you
Your
told Seth.
champion was never there.
he had better matches.
He was there. What happened?
Wait. Brock Lesnar's reign part-time was better than Seth Rollins' name full-time.
100.
Come on! Stop.
Seth Rollins' best match during that reign was him and Becky Lynch versus Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans.
When Becky Lynch got the end of days or something.
What's that not entertaining?
Were you not entertained?
Where you going? Go home. What's with it? No, it was good. It was good.
Mr. Mark has the final say.
I'm saying A, right? Because yeah, he wasn't around too much. The reason why he wasn't around too much because he's that good. He didn't need to be around that much. And as I said, when he was on the card, you knew it was special, and that's something you don't get if you're on the card every time. So I reckon it's an
Too
A.
much money as well.
For sure.
Brock Lesnar. NK, who have you got?
The Fiend. I
Bray
don't
Wyatt, the
know
Fiend.
how to
That was
feel
dead,
about
man.
this. I'm very conflicted.
That was
We
cat.
saying Harvey dead?
You
I
feel
was
sorry
dead,
for
man.
him, right?
I'm
That's
very
what it is.
was dead.
conflicted because didn't Goldberg finish him?
Yeah.
Yes. I
Are you
can't
not
rate this.
okay?
Alright, what did you think was dead about it?
The whole thing was it even memorable? What do you remember from it?
I remember.
I remember when he won it. I was there firstly. We watched it live in the flesh. But what was happening after that? What's happened after that? No, be my thing. Mandem.
Okay,
Be
wait.
reasonable. What happened after that?
Who did he beat? Who did he beat for it?
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins. Okay.
So didn't he have a feud with?
He beat The Miz. He beat The Miz.
He beat.
I don't remember that.
Bryan.
I don't remember that.
The
I don't
Daniel Bryan
remember
match
it.
was good.
The Daniel Bryan match was good.
That match
The
was
Miz
good.
match was
Daniel
good.
Bryan match was
The
good.
Daniel Bryan match was good. But other than that, it was meaty. It was less than meaty. It's a D.
I reckon that's fair.
Maybe.
And here's the thing: you didn't need to put the title on him.
you
We
should've-
did
should've-
say that.
Right?
We did say that after he won it.
It's the reason why, if you go back to the Attitude Era, wrestlers like Kane never had the title that
title,
much
didn't
because they
need it.
didn't need it. They were the headline match underneath the title match,
Yes.
right? There's always that second headline match, and that's what he's for. He doesn't need the title, and yeah.
And the fact that what Goldberg did to this guy is unacceptable.
Yeah.
So he's a D.
Roman, that's where Roman beat.
Roman collapsed him on his second day back from.
First day.
Well, yeah.
collapsed
The first day is when he announced himself that I'm back, and then the pay-per-view afterwards is when he took the title.
What did Fiend? Wait. You
Listen,
think?
it might be a hot take, but I think his reign was better than Seth's.
Yeah,
No. Take that bust down. He's not breathing in and
No,
out.
I
don't believe it.
Both
I
reigns
don't
weren't
believe it. I
good
don't believe it.
though. But both reigns weren't that like. I don't.
No,
really
but
think that
That's all shit, bro. You can't talk
I think
about
we're
shit.
saying that though. I think we're saying
was
that
so
because
bad, bro.
the Fiend
It was
was
good.
the Fiend. Bray Wyatt was Bray Wyatt. Then we had the Fiend. So it was like almost like two Universal Champions at the same time. He was getting a lot of TV time. So I think that's why it might seem like he was doing more than Seth.
The Bryan match was better than anything that he did with Seth did. Okay, name 3 matches. Give me matches. What Seth did.
I'm trying to even remember.
Get that
Exactly.
Get that camera out my face,
But the
man.
truth was hit you.
Get that camera out my face.
I think you know what it is. You know, I think why Laps is rating it because his lead up to the Universal title was amazing. Seth Rollins. No, his lead up.
I get it,
was
but this
defeating everyone, bro. I'm putting on 5-star matches.
It's not about what happened. It's about
after.
The
Do you know what I mean?
run.
It's about the run itself.
I know why
If we're
Laps is saying
basing,
that.
fam, that's basically foreplay. Like, yeah, the lip sync, the fingering was good, but the meeting was dead. You can't bait them. You can't
We're
talk
talking about the end result, like what
I'm
happened
saying.
when they were champion, not before they came champion.
You're talking about the eating and the fingering, cool, fair enough. But what about the joking? If the joking is dead, the whole thing is dead. Let's be real. You can't base it just based on the vocab.
You don't have a dry joke, because that's painful. For both people, the viewer and the person.
It doesn't count towards the title run though. It don't count towards the
I
title
can't
run.
lie, my final verdict on The Fiend is a D, bruv. I just...
It's a bit harsh.
No,
it's not
nah,
harsh.
it's a
I
D,
think it only
bruv.
feels harsh because Seth is a B.
Because Seth is a B.
That's it. If Seth was a
Because-
Seth was a D or C.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
You see,
That should be a C. I'm sorry.
You see the Fiend and Steph, they can play with each other. They're in the same league, bruv. They're in the same league. They're in the same league. They're in the same league.
I think it's harsh personally.
What would you put?
I think it's C. I think it's C.
I don't remember anything.
Doughboy, let's go.
I got Goldberg. I think it should be an E. I'm not gonna lie.
Get him out of it.
I think it's an E.
How many reigns has Goldberg had? Two.
Two.
Has he won the Universal title the most?
No, Roman's winning.
Roman's won it twice as well. Okay.
Yes.
Go get Oldberg out of here, man.
I mean, let's try and do this without,
Yeah, alright.
without just our bias against Goldberg.
No, this isn't not with my bias. Like, I honestly thought it was Reigns trash.
I don't remember it. I literally don't remember it.
After beating Kevin Owens, he drops it straight to Goldberg.
He dropped it straight to Goldberg the following month at WrestleMania. Yeah.
Goldberg dropped it to Goldberg.
No, he said Brock Lesnar. Sorry. Was it 1 or 2 Reigns?
You know who actually?
Who did he beat the second time?
Do you know who actually beat Goldberg?
He beat
Do you know
Braun Strowman.
Do you know?
No, he beat Bray Wyatt and then beat Braun Strowman.
That's what I'm saying.
Every reign he had, he lost it to the first challenger.
He was a transitional champion. He was
No, get him an
E. He's an E.
Goldberg and E?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Easiest one we've done.
I mean, putting Goldberg and Finn Balor together even
No, it's
feels...
disgraceful.
It feels a bit...
Facts.
The truth is the truth, man. Look, man.
The truth, Finn Balor didn't have a reign.
And they're both close to age as well, so it's not really that. Seth should be like lower though. I'm not gonna lie. Seth's reign is bugging me.
Seth is distorting this board big time. You've messed
You're a
this...
criminal. You're actually a war criminal. That's what you are.
Man said the Hague.
Alright, let's see what Blacks, let's see what you got.
The man himself. Thing is, I like Braun, innit?
The man. Who's what man?
I like Braun
Who's
Strowman.
man?
I like
Who's
Braun
man?
Strowman, but it has to be an E. It has to
It's
be
an
an E. It has to be an E. You cut your hair off for what reason? It didn't make sense.
So
to
is this
me.
the one he won at WrestleMania? He beat Goldberg. And then he lost
And then
it.
he had a rivalry with the Fiend for a very long time,
then lost
and that whole Black Sheep thing didn't make sense to me. So it's an E, my friend.
So wait. So
I'm
what was
sorry.
his actual reign? Like, what was his actual reign? Like, start to finish.
So WrestleMania, he beat Goldberg at WrestleMania.
The Fiend.
Then I can't remember. He faced the Miz and John Morrison.
handicap match.
And then the Fiend.
Then the Fiend.
And he lost it in a swamp match or something like that.
And then... No, he didn't lose this one. Oh,
Yeah,
he lost it.
Yeah.
And then in the triple threat match, that's when Roman came back and
yeah,
won it. Yeah.
Didn't he get pinned as well?
Yeah, he got pinned for it.
Nah, man.
Well,
It's not just as a gardener.
Okay, said,
well, that's it, bruv.
It's an E. It's an E.
It's an E,
Are
bruv.
you thinking he's higher?
No, he's an
No,
E.
you agree, okay.
No, he's an
Does
E.
anyone think he's higher than an E?
Laps, you seem to be the person with the different views.
Braun Strowman's run was alright, but nah, he's still. I didn't like it.
I didn't like it as well, man.
I knew he was a transitional champion.
I liked the fact he was the Universal Champion. That made me smile.
Nah, it was 2 years too
Because-
late, man.
It was late. That was the issue.
It was late and you beat Goldberg.
He only got it because Roman Reigns wasn't there.
Yeah.
So if Reigns was there, he wouldn't have got it.
I can't lie, so sorry. You see this list, it's reflective of the fact that the Universal Championship.
We're gonna get there.
Yeah,
we are
like, what the
definitely gonna
hell?
get there.
I'm actually deep in it, like, but so sorry. Not
No, it's an E thing still. It's an E thing.
You go next.
Alright.
Makes sense.
So
I got one.
Oh, you got one as well? Oh, I already know who you've got.
He said from the floor.
No, it's
we got Anafi's card.
Kevin Owens.
Anafi's got Kevin Owens.
I can't lie, bring the camera on me. This is a travesty. Put Seth Rollins at C. There's no way that his run was better than
VAR!
Bro, there's no way his run was better than Kevin Owens.
I'll be honest with you.
This is a travesty.
Get out of Seth Rollins' arse. He's lower. He is lower.
You are a
He is
war
lower.
criminal.
No, he is lower. No, you don't get
Don't get tried.
No,
There's getting twanged, and then there's realizing, yo, I don't fuck up. I mess up. This is a mess up. This is a mess up.
Seth should not be there.
So wait, let's talk about this reign. This is when I think the title was vacated, innit? After Finn Balor got injured, you had the Fatal 4-Way: Big Cass, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins.
Did he have it when the list was happening?
Yeah. So then Triple H niced him. That's when Triple H screwed Seth Rollins and helped Kevin Owens become champion.
That was good.
That was all good. And then obviously the main thing that happened was him, Chris Jericho, the list.
He's a B then.
Festival of Friendship. And then he lost to Goldberg.
He's a B.
He had matches with Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns. Brother.
It's confirmed still. It's a B.
Come on, man. No, Laps. Oh, no, boy to boy, yeah? Please. Sort this out.
You have to do
Boy
it.
to war criminal.
I've told you.
Please.
I've told you.
You have to
You
demote
can
him.
change him.
Laps,
But my opinion stays the same.
Oh, you're moving mad.
I can't. I put in a B still.
You put it in B. Anyone?
No,
Object?
I'm-
Should be
no,
higher?
not
Should be
alone.
lower?
I think these are
Kevin should not be next to Seth.
Yeah.
Kevin should not be next to Seth.
Can we move this? Can we move it? It's hurting my feelings, man. Come on, man.
I've told you.
I'm trying to know shit.
No,
Bro, how can everyone in the room not agree? Everyone in the room doesn't agree. Everybody.
This is what happens here when kayfabe goes too far, bruv. Like, allow the gimmick, bro. You don't believe that, bro. Thing is, Anafi is documenting this in HD, so it's fine. The viewers can see that the jury do not agree. We don't agree with him, so that's fine. We don't agree, so it's fine. Let him be B, but for laps, no, let him be
It's
there.
a D thing because it confuses my mind. As to
Yeah,
how
just
I'm-
looking at it,
I'm
I
getting
can't see
stunned.
Seth.
I'm
It's
getting
really
stunned.
distorting everything that I look at the board.
No, but he's B though. He's B. He's B.
Anafia said this is going to a B. Is that cool?
I'm with that.
I'm with that. Don't worry. Anafi, Photoshop the correct list, please.
I'm not editing it, bro.
Oh yeah, Bex, Photoshop the correct list.
I'll do. Maybe I'll try to put Lap's name on there.
Yeah.
So everyone knows.
Lap's name under that.
If you shared our laps and laps on his
Laps on his own. All right. Versi asked for the special treatment of going last.
Stand up.
We all know who he's got.
You know who we got, man. You know it.
Roman Reigns.
S, fam.
Oh yeah, I've got an
Is this the second reign or first reign?
Second. But I mean, we're including
No, but
both
look,
reigns,
he's-
innit?
As a
No,
universal.
I'm just.
Yeah.
That's trouble.
Because his first reign, obviously you have to give it up because of leukemia,
Yeah,
innit?
the first
That's
one.
trouble
The first
chief,
one
though.
he gave it up because of the leukemia.
No, so I'm just trying to remember his first reign.
But this reign,
Didn't he have
undefeated. Undefeated.
McIntyre and I'm chatting rubbish.
Tribal chief, yeah.
Tribal Chief. Come on. All the matches he's had. Man made Jey Uso like a main eventer.
Yeah.
You got Cesaro, you got Daniel Bryan, you've got the triple threat of WrestleMania. You
Man beat Cena.
The Kevin Owens match
Cena,
was sick as well.
Kevin-
Yeah.
See this one, yeah? This is the run of his career, yeah? This is what finally, after half a decade of mismanagement, of wallowing, they got it right. And now we all see Roman Reigns as the star WWE was trying to make him be for half a decade. But now, he's here. The tribal chief is here. He's an S tier. Yeah, that's it.
Straight S. This is finally what we wanted. When we wanted a heel turn. His character has been sick. He's made people around him look like stars. His promos have been sick. Paul Heyman by his side, undefeated. Undefeated.
Yeah, man.
You heard that, Laps?
No, bring the camera on me.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Bring the camera on me. Now put it back on laps.
I agree with this one.
Yeah, what can I say?
What can you
man?
say?
That this is his best reign.
So can I ask a question?
Go on.
Because you said Seth Rollins should be S. That's what you originally would have wanted to do. You would have put
No.
Seth Rollins S.
I said it, but then you lot reminded me Roman Reigns is currently champion. I forgot about Roman
thing
Reigns.
is-
Okay,
when
now-
I saw
now-
Seth Rollins.
Now it's captain.
Put the camera on me. Now put it back on this boy.
The thing
What
is,
are you talking about?
In Laps's defense,
I forgot.
I can understand. Like I said, but it don't make sense. The lead up, I understand. The lead up, he was on a run. Rollins was on a run,
But we're
and then
not
you just
counting
fucked
the
it up.
lead up. We're not
I'm sorry,
counting
mate.
the lead
I know,
up.
we're not kind of lead up. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm trying.
So
mate.
proportionately now, Laps, yeah.
I'm trying.
If this guy, if Roman goes to S, yeah, where should Rollins be? In proportion that you agree that this guy should be.
I've had enough.
Put the thing up to Cena.
I'm sorry. I've had enough. I've had enough. You need to be
Rollins
fair.
is taking his rightful
I've had
place.
enough. I'm sorry. No, actually, I'm not sorry.
I'll put him back. Did you answer my question? Answer my question.
Answer the question. Put the camera on me. Now put it back on him. Answer the question.
You can't put the camera on you, boy.
If
Put
Roman
the
Reigns
camera
is
back
an
on
S,
him.
if the Roman Reigns is an S in proportion, what is Seth Rollins then? He can't be a B.
Okay.
It's impossible.
Okay. I can't put him up against Lesnar. B, okay. Listen, let me finish. B, okay. Taking into account everyone's opinions, we might have to move him down to a C, but he's not a D.
I think C's fair.
C's fair. I'll take C.
C's fair.
No, it's not.
we all
Because the Fiend, why is the Fiend on D for? I'm so
I don't think
gone.
the Fiend should
My
be D.
head
I
hurts.
just
He has to be on C as well.
Wait, wrong, bro.
No.
The Fiend has to be on C as
So
well.
can we all be in a...
4. Just because you're on 3 doesn't mean you got the right answer. We're closer to the correct answer than we were before, but the answer is still wrong.
If you're putting Rollins on C, the Fiend has to be on the C.
I don't control where the Fiend goes.
Who put the Fiend on the D in the first place? No, you're buzzing. Put him on the C. Put him on C. My rollies even falling off, bro. Put him on C. Five bags, so 5 bags. 5 Gs. But still,
Bleep that out. What's your problem? Don't do that, man.
no, because I was getting frustrated. I'm sorry.
Hey, bleep that shit out. This guy
Put him
too
on
much.
C. Put him.
Hey, I'm on these sucks.
It's not being flashy. It's not being flashy. Sorry.
The thing is, yeah, both Seth and the Fiend are D. That's it. That's it.
Seth is a C.
No. Seth is a D. The Fiend is a C. Seth is a D. The Fiend is a C.
Do you know what? For the sake of conversation, yeah, I will move. I'll move Fiend to C if Seth becomes a D.
Yes, I want 50 million percent. I agree.
It's decided.
Look at that. This is how the Commonwealth was made. And shit.
I agree.
I will agree with that if Finn Balor gets moved to D then.
What is wrong with you?
Doing what? Doing what?
Fam, listen. The man was a champion for 22 hours. 22 hours he was a champion.
See, Sam, I tried. Sam, I tried.
He's gonna take your gimmick, bro. He's gonna take your gimmick.
I know.
He can't take Mr. Controversial. I've done too much.
Let me tell you about when Finn Balor was Universal Champion. Yeah? When he vacated that title, he did it with conviction.
Oh, shut your fucking mouth, bro. What? Man came up with a sleeve. He was like, oh, Mick Foley, I'm sorry. And that means I'm the champion. Shut up, bro.
Let me stick Roman Reigns where he should be. The greatest Universal Champion in current day history. And guys, that is our list. Now, we have obviously the crime of Seth Rollins being this high. Everyone needs to discuss it in the comments. Should Seth Rollins be a B tier Universal Champion?
Listen. I told you. Listen. Do the right thing. We should not be there. Forget trolling. Forget trying to be this fool with a hair, bro. It should be at the bottom.
When this guy moves his mask, we'll move him down to E. When he takes it off, we'll move him to E.
So as the board is done now, we just wanted to speak quickly on the state of the Universal Championship. Boys, what's your opinions?
Let's be real. Dog shit, right? Yeah. The whole booking of the Universal title has been dog shit up until Roman Reigns' recent run.
He's
saved it.
The
He's
prestigiousness
saved it.
that they've always seen it
exactly,
in. He's basically added that in the last year. Like,
Go on. No, I was gonna say finally feels like the top title in the business, in the company.
To be honest with you, they mocked it when they took away the golden belt, the World Heavyweight Championship belt, and just replaced it for fucking something which turns red and raw and turns blue and SmackDown. There was no sense from it in the first place. The gold belt for life. That's what I gotta say. Mr. Controversial.
I agree. I'm not a fan of the coloured belts. It looks like Disney designed it or whatever. How can it be the Universal title when it stays within WWE? The only people that could have a Universal title is like AEW when someone's defending it in New Japan or Impact or GCW or anything like that. The WWE universe is like Raw and SmackDown. That's it. It's
NXT's allowed to get it. Universal. Not even NXT.
it's true. It doesn't even stay within.
No,
their
but I
universe,
think
like.
deep it's okay, cool. WWE cool, their fans, WWE Universe.
Universe,
That's the universe. WWE Universe is champion.
So what's the WWE champion?
The WWE champion is WWE champion.
Company champion.
Company champion.
Just the fan for
That's the fan champion.
That doesn't make sense, bro.
But that's basically what it is.
That's
man.
just the name they give.
I understand the concept.
It doesn't make it less stupid though.
Yeah.
Like, let's be
It
real.
doesn't make sense. So that chat, they should have kept the big gold, like Sam said,
Facts.
because at the end of the, even design-wise, it's the laziest thing I've ever
it's the
seen in the
same
world.
bro.
Bro.
It's
Man said color palette change. That's about it. Like no, like you haven't.
Bring back the John Cena spinning belt, man.
Nah, man, that
That's the
chat.
thing, bro. You know, like when you're playing like Street Fighter, yeah, and you both change character, and then Ryu's now
Yeah,
wearing
blue,
blue
yeah,
and
blue,
red.
yeah,
That's
red,
what it
green.
is, bro.
Looks plastic. The championship looks like plastic. With a couple VVS diamonds on top. That's it.
Guys, that is the video. Universal Champions ranked here. Tier ranking. Give us some more things to tier rank. We'll be back. Make sure you follow Rest Things on their YouTube channel, Instagram and Twitter. Follow Just Mark as well on Twitter. I appreciate Mark for coming down this week as well. And of course, like the video, subscribe to my channel too, WrestleManiac UK. WrestleManiac UK signing out, and I'll see you soon.